Vedant from Jndia.
Gentleman who asked at the back. The question you raised is a very good question.
Good evening, sir. I am Vedant from GNLU. Sir, as we assess the foreign policy of United States of America, a country like USA, their stand on issues like their relation with Israel or maybe with Saudi Arabia or the issue of Guantanamo Bay always remain the same, however much the ideology of the government changed. But in India, only before 2014, even a state election in Tamil Nadu would lead to India vote against Sri Lanka in UNHRC. Even the Palestine case. So as you had very remarkably pointed out some time back, that now domestic factors do not deter the stand of India on foreign policy issues. So how was this possible under the bold leadership of Prime Minister Modi and yours, and what is our roadmap going forward to ensure such bold foreign policy? Thank you.
The gentleman who asked at the back. Yes, I had said some time ago, I gave example that with Israel, we should have developed closer relations, but for political reasons, we did not. And it is only in the last 8 years. I mean, Narendra Modi is the first Prime Minister after independence who has visited Israel. And Israel is a country which is done, with whom we are so close in defense, in security, whose drip irrigation is used in entire Western India, whose innovation and startups is admired across the world, whose cyber security capabilities are so strong. But yet, for all this is happening, for political reasons, people did not do that. The question you raised is a very good question, which is, if there is a change in politics, is there a change in foreign policy as well? Answer is, to some extent, yes. Because you have, very, very frankly, and again I say this very objectively, I worked in different governments before as a diplomat, now as a minister. Some governments, some leaders, they have beliefs, they know how to stand that ground. I have looked at the last 2-3 years with China from April of 2020. I think, but for Narendra Modi, please understand, when the Chinese came to LAC, we were in the middle of COVID. Okay? At the middle of COVID, to move an army, we moved tens of thousands of troops in the middle of COVID, in the middle of lockdown. Okay, please understand how tough it was to move people in the middle of lockdown. But it took a Prime Minister like that. But in Operation Ganga and Ukraine, very frankly, morning, afternoon, evening, he would keep asking, keep monitoring, keep checking. It actually has an impact on the system. So I think leaders matter, I think ideology matters, I think belief matters, but I am very sure that the thinking that Prime Minister Modi represents, that many of us share and believe in along with him, I think this will be a bigger and bigger part of national thinking. So hopefully there will not be any need to change it over a period of time. So